All right, welcome. So let's see if you can figure out how to put that, how to put your headset on.
Just put your headset on right here, buddy.
It's quite the
And we
puzzle.
Talk directly into the
Look, he did it the first time.
Yeah.
No problem. Like
Don't-
a pro.
Don't be a rookie there, Chris. You got to speak right into that windscreen right there. So welcome, Chris, the Irish gentleman O'Connor. And we are here at your establishment, my friend.
Yeah, I like it.
So I want to start out with, first of all, how did you come across such a wonderful, historic, iconic dive bar?
What?
How did you come?
How did this become yours? How did you?
This your bar, right?
You are the owner, right? You're the owner.
I am the bars. It's kind of a slavery kind of deal here. I mean,
It's a lot of work, huh?
it is a lot of work.
Yeah,
to make sure these prices are cheap enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you like that opening?
Yeah, exactly.
I figured you're gonna get a kick out of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Chris, hey, how long have you been the owner here?
It's I've been a part of it for about 16 years.
Man,
Since 2010.
And what made you think that you can run such a bar? What were you thinking, man?
I was mistaken for sure. I saw Joe.
Yeah,
And I said he needs a drink.
yeah.
Man, and
you
you
know,
knew that
I'm
I had
gonna get a
bunch of
bar.
kids, I didn't have a lot of money.
Exactly.
And you thought to yourself, he needs a bar to go to. I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah. that's
Okay.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say this is probably, if not the cheapest place, one of the cheapest places to come and have a cheap drink. I know usually we're set up back here now, but usually there's free pool, free shuffleboard, free darts. I mean, you really offer a lot to the common guy is to come down and have a few drinks and have a good time. And not, at the end of when you get your bar tab, you're like, oh, fuck, what did I just do? So, I always appreciated this place. You always treated me real good, Chris. Always had a blast here and for the right price.
Yes, that's right. No,
And it
that's all
is the Red Shirts' favorite place to come drink after a
Oh,
game,
that's
right?
right.
We're here
It
every
is.
Sunday after every game. It's actually what I look forward to the most when I actually go out, because I don't go out and drink anymore. I don't go out to the clubs or anything like that, right? But when we do have our games, I always do look forward to us coming up here afterwards because it always is a great environment here.
Yeah.
You're always meeting new people,
Yeah.
very friendly people, right? Just a very diverse crowd, man, and really cool
Right,
here.
that-
So
that is one of the biggest things here. Is the crowd is diverse, but everybody comes together and just has a good time. Everybody, has their
Yeah.
drinks. And,
Yeah, and it's here at the historic Strawberry Hill. So it's such a diverse community, and everybody comes into this establishment. And I like your coolers because they have everybody's fucking favorite beers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what country you're from. You have the right beers. You have the proper Irish whiskeys, all kinds of different bourbons. So tell us a little bit more about that, man. What is that? Something you did on purpose?
Well, if you don't have it, you can't sell it. And if somebody wants it, you need to have what they want. So
you've looked at your audience and you know what they want.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
sure. Maybe that's what we need to do. Look at our audience.
I've always been the opinion, you try and fill the thing till it's overflowing, and so
Yeah. So I don't like the term cheap drinks here. I like the term economical. We'll go with least expensive drinks. I've always loved this dive bar. This is a dive bar that everybody needs to come to. Everybody needs. You don't need to go to clubs and things like that. Fine, you can do that on a Saturday night. I love day drinking here.
And I'll tell you what, if the Royals are in the playoffs, a playoff game here, you better get here a few hours early just to get into place. And on the 2015 run, how many times did the cops get called on us here? I mean, the party was flowing out into the street, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
The
It was
neighbor
a
wasn't.
wild. He was like it.
The neighbor was not excited about that, but hey, we won it, so
We wanted. We have to celebrate those
Yeah.
moments because we don't get those a lot.
not much.
So Chris, we have the World Cup. We have FIFA coming into town here in about a couple of months.
Yeah.
What have you done to prepare yourself for such a large worldwide crowd coming in here?
Well, I've bought 15 flags of every country that's in the World Cup. So
Okay.
whenever there's a game, we're going to
Yeah.
display flags
Okay.
all over the bar, and then hopefully we might have some outdoor. Might use one of these parking lots to do like a watch party for an overflow.
Oh, that's an idea.
Overflow
I like that.
crowd.
Yeah.
That would be
see,
sweet. Yeah.
If
So-
the city will allow it. I'm talking to you,
Oh,
Mayor Watson.
Okay, let's keep
Crystal.
politics out of it. So
We're talking to Mayor Watson right now. Shut up, Walt.
That's right. That's right.
she's going to be my upcoming guest. So let's leave that
No,
out.
it's great.
So the Netherlands, I've
great.
heard about them.
Netherlands,
The
yeah.
Netherlands. So they are a huge crowd. They love drinking fucking beer. You never have issues with them. So let me. We're gonna be in charge of the security, whatever. We have 4 countries coming into town,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be more in charge of the Argentinian sports.
where are they? Who's at the Legends area? Because I know there's 4 teams in our area.
Argentina is gonna be practicing in the Legends.
And then who's in Lawrence? There's a team in Lawrence.
That's the Nigeria, I
Is
believe.
it? And then there's a team at the Swope Park.
Yeah, that's
England? I think England is
yes,
at Swope Park.
yeah,
And
England.
who's the other country that's here? Is,
And,
Germany, maybe?
Netherlands.
England's at
Netherlands.
Oval Park.
So Netherlands,
Oh,
Algeria.
Overland Park. And there's a team in Overland Park. Yep. that's
Yeah,
where-
Netherlands, Algeria, Argentina, and England.
So Chris, I think this is a big one, especially for a bar owner. What are you thinking about? I know in Missouri it's already passed. I believe in Kansas they're about to pass this, but you can stay open to 5 a.m.
Yeah, we'll be open, if legally, we'll be open the whole time.
It's
And-
literally a 23/7.
Yeah, because you can reopen at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about, to be quite honest, it's not about selling drinks. It's about sociality. The drinks are just the
Right.
grease that pay for the bills.
I agree.
It's about being
yes.
social. It's about, you talked about it, it's about talking. And if somebody wants to party
This
till
is the
5
place
in the
to come.
morning,
Come
well,
do
let's
it,
do
man.
it.
Yeah.
Let's and hopefully the conversation will be great. And just like you guys talking here, I mean, that's the
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of crowd we want to have.
I'll say, like, I've met so many people here at J7 that I would have never met anywhere else in my life. But you come down here, you meet these people, they become good friends. I mean, there's people I've met here that I'd never meet nowhere else that I'd call a friend now. And if I'd see them out somewhere, I'd talk to them and this and that. But back to the diversity of this place and just coming down and having a good time, right? Everybody's coming down and have a good time. And we're going to have some drinks. And a lot of times you have some food out here. You'll do some food.
Yeah, we'll
and-
do some food.
Yeah.
Opening day, come on down. We're going to be here Monday.
And
so-
it's funny because a lot of people don't know this, but you do a lot for the community from here at the bar. You hold a lot of functions and gatherings and things like that, but you give more back to the community than what you get back into the bar, right?
Well, it is what it is. I mean, the prices are low enough, but
The drinks are cheap enough.
we get by, we make money, and so but we have a good time. It's all about having a good time and being social. And
Yeah.
that's what I mean. That's the how
Yeah,
I'd rather have a better time than make a big profit. So.
And I love this place. We have some tragedies here in the last few years as far as fallen officers, and you guys have always been very, very cool, very respectful outside, and saluting as the progression drives by. So you always give back to the police department, the fire department. You're very pro police. So I always commend this place for that, and that's why I continue to come here.
Oh yeah, I mean, if the police aren't here, it'd be really wild. But they do a great job, and keep us safe, and so we're gonna give mad respect to them.
So I want to give you a heads up that if you don't know this, the Netherlands, they all dress up in orange, and they already picked up like 4 or 5 parade permits. What they do is they'll gather up in the street, and they gather up as an entire congression all the way down the street, and they'll go to any local bars that you have. And if you run out of beer, that's when you'll have the problem. They will drink you dry. So I want to make sure, Chris, that you are prepared for the Netherlands to show up if they happen to be here.
I love it.
I think a
Let's do
parade
it.
down 7th Street would be perfect.
That would be great.
Yeah. that'd be
Oh, they'll
great stuff.
never do that.
Probably not.
Now,
Probably,
yeah,
but
it's-
that would be a good spot to do it.
I mean,
right?
7th Street is a street, but it's also a traffic way.
What about,
it's a
Strawberry?
highway.
Yeah,
you
It'll
can't
never
block-
close.
Nope, it's a highway. You can't block a highway.
What about 5th Street? What's that? Strawberry?
They'll go down Central Avenue.
Yeah.
they're gonna have Central Avenue.
They can have Central Avenue. They can just come right up here.
Or we could just, we could parade ourselves.
You've done that before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done that
Yeah.
before. Then, yeah.
I like a parade.
So, anything else for Chris? Anything else for Chris?
Let's see. We talked about the FIFA.